The year is 2002, the month is late August, the weather, hot, balmy, humid. These four, hot and successful college students are packing up the van. We find all of our players here in the midst of packing up, whether it's taking all their stuff out of their rooms, or whether it's packing the actual car up, or whether it's getting one last dip in at the lake.
Her name is Gracie Gorbo, and she is a teacher's pet. She's valedictorian, top of her class, head of a sorority. My father is the CEO of a big-ass fruit company called Gorbo, and I'm rich as fuck. Gracie is out by the lake. She's completely stripped naked because she's about to jump into the lake, and then she dives into the lake and realizes that the moss is super, super gross. So she like tries to get up on the dock and just gets all these splinters all over her arms. She's like, what the f?
As you clamber up onto the dock, you see that there is somebody packing up the car.
That's gonna be me, Brody. Captain of the water polo team. Just a shark in the water.
Hot up here, tiny legs.
Yeah, really tiny legs. Yeah, you know, this is my car. I drove us up here.
We find Bernardo right in the back area of this cabin, and there's a big canvas on the ground. Bernardo is an artist, you know, a struggling artist with the father who's a billionaire, but he's finishing it up. He's just covered in paint, and he is doing somersaults on this giant canvas. He's like, "This is good," and he rolls it up, and then he throws it away.
And Brody's like, I love your art, man. You gotta hop in the lake before you get in my car. So you're covered in paint.
I will wash away the paint, but I cannot wash away the pain.
Savannah just finished packing Gracie's stuff. So she's carrying Gracie's very large duffel bag and roller suitcase along, and she has her duffel bag that has her softball stuff in it. She has her diary, and she's been writing everything down about this whole summer. 3:27 p.m., Gracie naked dip. Is she deep in thought? Is she thinking about me? Question mark. Hope so. Heart.
Cut to Gracie's just like,
Not like that.
She'd also find my journal, but it has a lock on it, and I have the key. It's
Bracelet?
on a little bracelet. I take it everywhere, even when I swim.
So as you're picking up, like, you find this journal. It's got a big lock on it. This is probably one of the things Gracie, like, doesn't want you in, like, looking in. Would Savannah respect that, or would you try to be, like, getting a way to get into this journal?
I would say that Savannah would respect that.
You're
This
like-
is borderline religion that I'm interfering with.
You are carrying, like, 12 times the bags everyone else is carrying as you, like, make your way out of the room.
Hey, do you need help with those bags?
She's got them. She can carry them.
Yeah.
You have paint all over your face.
It's art, actually.
We're getting to, like, around 4:30 p.m. It's getting a little dusky. The crickets are starting to go. It's really...
Bernardo's in the backseat just blasting cigs. A cigarette and a joint at the same time.
Oh, God.
Bernardo, you gotta roll down those windows, man.
All right, I guess we won't reach Nirvana.
And if you guys would like to depart the cabin, if there's anything else we'd like to do before we leave, otherwise we can head out and head back to
Take
the
one
city.
long look at it. Some great nights we're out here. I'll remember this summer forever.
I'm like, did we all remember to empty our bladders before we go?
Yes.
Shane just starts pissing.
He's already leaking on a tree.
Don't worry, these are true religions.
So
they were
bad.
built for piss.
You guys all hit the road. As you guys are driving along, are there any detours we'd like to take, or are we just heading right back home?
Dairy Queen.
I feel like
that-
Gracie's looking in the mirror, like out the window, and she's like, I miss my father.
Staring at the mirror. As you guys are moving down this winding path, the trees start to kind of give way. The road's pretty empty. There is, however, the gas station, which borders the Dairy Queen.
Red Bull's, I think, just released.
Yeah?
You know, I think I'm gonna experiment with Red Bull.
You're gonna get addicted to like energy
No,
drinks.
I heard it's really good for you.
Okay.
It helps me swim faster.
Should we re-up the tank and I'll go order us some Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my order, babe.
I do. 7 burgers.
Gotta keep this ass fat, am I right?
There are no cars here, but you do feel like you see somebody like go around the side of the building where like maybe the bathrooms might be.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, you're gonna head around to the edge of the, around the side of the building.
Who's gonna die first?
Ding, 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 ding. As you guys walk into the DQ, there is no attendant behind the cash register, though.
I'm gonna call out. Like, yo.
What up? We hear like that reverberate in the empty room. There's not a response, but you do hear something like kong, 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 like fall sort of in like the back area of the DQ. When you guys walk up to the counter, you see that there is like a sign that says like back in 15 minutes, but there's a layer of dust on it.
Yeah, I want to investigate that sound, frankly.
I am preparing like an order, so I'm grabbing from that ice cream fridge that's by the door. I'm packing it up, I'm getting it ready at the register.
As you are walking into the back of this DQ, you hear like a and you look over to your left and you see that the fryers are on and bubbling. And you like take a little peek inside to see what's in the fryer, and you just see like curdled black something.
Yeah, I want to lean in and see what it is.
As you lean in, you can tell that these are definitely like some kind of food item that's been in the fryer for too long. There is a behind you. You immediately whip around and you turn around and see a massive steel door that is closed, like a walk-in fridge.
Yeah.
And you just heard one thunk from behind it.
Okay, great. So I pull out my Paul Frank wallet. Gracie's really mean when she's hungry, so I'm just gonna get this. Brody, it's kind of creepy in here.
Yeah, I'm like, agreed. I thought I heard something, but I'm also really scared. I'm willing to leave. This is giving me the creeps.
You're at your bravest in the water. So I grab the bags, I hand you one of the bags, and we leave. We start walking out.
Absolutely. You guys are walking out of the DQ. While that's happening, Bernardo.
Yeah.
Ting-ling-ling into the gas station. There's a ton of glass and liquid on the floor.
Well, luckily, I feel like I've got some good boots on.
Your pants are soaked in piss.
Huh. They need to clean this place better.
But as you're like peering through the fridge, you see some milk. The milk looks beige. There's clearly a door that like leads to the back. And as you're kind of peering around, you see there is a like box crate of like 20 carat flavored Sobeys.
Yeah. I know where I'm going. I will do anything for some orange Sobe.
Okay. You see that there's like, the computer is on, and it is, there's like MapQuest up, and it is like a MapQuest that specifically the end destination is Gorbo Fruit Factory.
Whoa. Interesting.
As you hit the printer goes.
Yeah.
Great.
Play.
As you're, you've got this thing, but this is not your primary objective. This Sobe to get.
And I probably will shout out to Grace and be like, hey, got directions to your dad's work.
Yeah. I could have told you where to go.
Yeah, well, I printed it out.
We're gonna, as you move, you go to the back to go grab your Sobe, the door to the bathroom, as you come around the corner, closes.
Oh no, I go straight up to that door and bang on it. Hello? Hello?
As you bang on the door, there are like sounds from within. It's clearly the worst poop you've ever heard. Like this
Oh my God.
this guy is suffering it. You hear every once in a while you're hearing like an from inside.
Awful.
You do hear like a flush.
I thought he was gonna clog it. Her ear is not touching the door, but it's close enough because she finds everything so disgusting right now. I think she's going back and forth in her head, like, come on, Gracie, this is disgusting. This is below you. But her body just stays.
When you're standing there, you hear, go away!
She's like immediately offended. She's like, no.
Get out of here!
Do you know my father?
You hear more struggling from within that doesn't acknowledge your
Okay, I think her inner compass is like, Gracie, go. And so she kind of like starts to back away. This place sucks. And she's like, okay, well, f you then.
We see Bernardo come out with
Maybe 2 Sobeys in the pockets.
And it's
Just
that
really
turquoise.
weighting
really
it
weighing
down.
it down. You guys come out of the DQ with a bunch of ice cream cakes and some burgers that have been sitting under heat lamps, and you guys all reconvene at the car. As you guys are pumping gas and you guys are all kind of like getting like situating in the car, you look out. There is a cow, like rather a bull with like big horns and just big wide black eyes, not moving at all.
I'm gonna knock on the car window because I'm on the outside, and I gesture to the bull. And I'm like,
Oh, I wish there was some sort of place where you could post a photo of this
Yeah.
and share this with people, but that
And, like-
doesn't exist.
like, do you believe? He's trying some stuff out.
Your joke fell a little flat. You're disappointed. You look back at the cow. It's 20 feet closer.
I'm working on being more open about my feelings, and I'm scared.
This is just like when I was in Spain. You know, you have to assert dominance, which you're not doing right now.
Were you in Madrid or Barcelona or San Sebastian or where were you?
Barcelona.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
Barcelona.
where I got my name. I was Bernard. I came back Bernardo.
Oh, God.
Also, we flash back to you in Spain and like you're ordering from like a deli and like, name?
Yeah, and they're like, you know, the running the bulls is happening right now. I'm like, that's interesting. I've never seen a bull in person.
Never.
You get like a lunch bag with your name on it. You gave the name Bernard, but it says Bernardo.
And I'm like,
That changed you.
a gift. My path has changed.
You were like, yo soy.
Yeah. He goes, adios, amigos, and walks away.
Adios, amigos.
Cut back. Back at the car, you see the bull. It's just sort of like,
Oh. I'm drawing it in my diary as
Yeah.
I see it.
I would like to slowly get in the car.
okay. You get in the front seat. The bull hears like the closing of the car door and just kind of walks alongside the driver's seat. Its horns are kind of like pointed away.
I'm afraid to start the car. I think we should wait it out. What do you guys think?
What if we put it in neutral
Oh.
so as to not ignite the car and scare the bull and see if we'll roll away?
I'm not-
Oh, Savannah.
that's the only idea I've heard. Yeah, I'm down to put the car in neutral.
Or what if we just piss the bull off?
Savannah.
I don't think so.
As you guys are like letting it roll, you're like looking out the window to see if this thing is like gonna follow you. And as you're staring at it, its eyes don't blink. And then suddenly, there's something that moves at the corner of the eye. And you see something travel under a layer of the jelly of the eye. Just like,
Ew.
and disappear into like a different part behind the skull.
Ew.
Is anybody a tourist in the car? This might be a sign.
do you guys think this is why Dairy Queen was empty?
Like, we shouldn't eat these burgers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel weird about eating these burgers.
Yeah, the source of their milk is clearly bad.
Yeah.
I'm like 4 burgers deep.
There's something wrong with the cows, guys.
Maybe this cow belongs to the guy who was shitting his life away.
Yeah, this
Shitting
is
is like,
guys.
wait, what? Where did you see?
I met
Yeah.
this guy. He was awful.
You met a guy?
Well, I didn't meet a guy. I heard him taking a massive dump.
Ew.
Why'd you whisper that to a car of 3 people?
I don't know.
Guys, I'm thinking floor it.
Floor it.
Yes.
And you guys like, you know, the van skids forward. As you do that, the bull stops moving.
Oh.
And just sort of watches you disappear. You see it go to like, there's like a dead pigeon on the ground. And it just bends its head down towards the dead pigeon. And it almost looks like it's eating the dead pigeon. But it's just like, not chewing. It's just kind of like putting its head to the dead pigeon.
The woods are weird.
You're back on the road.
I'm like, hey man, hey, give me that Red Bull.
Maybe next summer we can go to an island.
Yeah.
Yes. My family has a house in Nassau, Bahamas. We can always go there. Right, guys? Okay.
Gracie, NASA's in space.
I think this cow situation is why people didn't come to our party.
No.
I'm like, you're right. It's because of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's because of you.
No, it's not because of you, Savannah.
I think we give him bad MapQuest directions.
Speaking of MapQuest, I printed out some MapQuest directions to the Gorbo factory.
Yeah, why would we want to go there?
Why?
I don't know, it was on the computer. And I don't understand computers that much.
Why was my father's extremely expensive and successful business on the computer? The guy who shit themselves is gonna go to my dad's business.
Guys, I just want to go home and take a shower.
As you guys are driving, you see a field of empty cars. You guys all like, back into the car.
Like, everyone okay?
No, my neck literally snapped basically almost.
Do you need a massage? I have really strong hands.
I don't know.
I'm like, Gracie, are you okay?
Yeah,
okay?
Savannah, I'm okay. Can you give me a little
Yeah.
massage?
And I grip the steering wheel really hard.
Bernardo's just looking around at all these cars. He's kind of like, this is kind of like art.
Oh my God.
It does look like there is like a narrow pathway between these cars that maybe with like some screeching on the sides you're gonna be able to fix. You're gonna ruin the car's paint job.
Brody,
Yeah?
your dad could literally buy you another one.
Yeah, but I just got new I got new bigger wheels on this.
But the marks that the other cars will make on the car, you know, it's kind of poetic. So I think it might actually make the car worth more
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Okay, guys, we're gonna squeeze through.
Moving forward.
I turn the nickel back up louder.
There is one car that you're passing where there is a shape in the driver's seat, slumped over the steering wheel.
Hey, you all right? Brody, slow the car down. I think there's a guy asleep in that car.
Oh, are you sure?
I mean, there's a guy, and he's hunched over on that steering wheel.
I've been writing everything down.
Maybe he can drive us back.
Kind of sick. I am tired of driving. This Red Bull is wearing off.
I just wrote track 6 of Nickelback is my favorite.
He doesn't move when you call out. One of his arms is up on the dash and it's holding a phone.
What if his phone works?
Yeah, what if his phone has service?
Regardless, if we see a dead body, I think we should call 911.
We don't know he's dead.
Excuse
Excuse
me.
me.
Check on him?
Yeah.
Before we get out, has anyone ever seen a dead body?
No.
That's confidential.
Okay,
I've experienced ego death.
fair.
There's something for me
called
to like take out of the trunk and just kind of poke the body.
Yeah.
My baseball bat.
Yeah.
Softball bat. It's so hard.
You poke this guy, he kind of slumps, and then he straightens.
He's breathing.
We gotta ask him if he's okay.
Sir,
You
we
all
have
right?
Dairy Queen.
We have Sobe.
Yeah, I think you need some water, dude. I think you need some Sobe.
As you like hold one of the soapies out the window, this guy slowly turns his head. Is that a Sobe? He takes it and he just sort of opens his mouth and it just spills all down his front as he moves really sluggishly. He gets like a little bit into his mouth. Is that carrots?
It's the best. It's the best flavor.
Where are you guys? Are you with the military?
No.
No, we're with Dappa Dappa Do. Sorority.
It's our sorority, but like you really have to like go through the rituals to get into it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't feel good.
Do you need assistance? What happened?
Can I get a ride with you guys?
Oh.
Our car's pretty packed.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in the car.
Oh God, he's gonna throw up.
Swallowed it.
Oh.
What? Hey, sorry. Really quick. What happened?
There's people running, and then the planes flew overhead, and everything was on fire. And then some guy broke my windshield, and you like look just slightly past the windshield, and you see there is a severed hand blasted through the windshield.
Oh.
This guy. And then he holds it down.
No.
Can I get a ride with you guys?
Guys, he can't be thrown up in my car.
I really need a ride.
This one.
We'll call someone. Can we use your phone?
Yes. Can we use your phone to
Our
call
phone
our
does not work.
families?
He hands you the phone.
Okay, I'm gonna take the phone.
You see voice message failed to send. Send again. Cancel. And there's also like a playback option. You want to hit playback?
Yeah.
Immediately, it's like you hear, "Oh my God, sweetheart, I'm not gonna make it home. Everything's clogged up on the highway. It's the... Why are they bombing us? Why are they bombing us? Crash! Who are you? Where are you? Silence.
Mike, should we send it? I don't think his wife needs to hear this.
No.
He is scrabbling with the door handle of his car.
Okay.
Hey guys, wait. This is history happening right now. I think we should send that. I think we need to figure out what we do with this guy.
Yeah. Can we like hook him up to the back of the car so he's like just like, you know, coming with us but not inside the car?
Like
Is there
tow
like
him?
Like tow him? Yes.
You turn back, he's not in the car seat anymore. Driver's side window. I need a ride! And he's just like,
Guys, he has strep throat. We gotta go.
We need to get out of here, Brody.
window shatters through. I need a ride!
I throw that shit in first.
Okay,
I have a lighter, and so I kind of like.
You stick your hand like into the front seat to like try to like get his fingies off the door. As he lets go, he like hits the ground outside your car and keeps chasing.
I think we did the right thing.
Yeah.
Bad. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad, Savannah. He was sick and disgusting.
You hear like boom, and you see another of these people just like and you know these worms are exploding all over the front of your car.
Should I slam the brakes? I'm thinking a little.
No, because then he'll go towards me.
What?
What?
Wait,
That's a
he's in the front, isn't he?
He's
Yeah,
on the
it's
windshield,
on the
so if we
windshield,
brake, he'll launch off.
Launch off. Hit the brakes. They go flying off the front of your car.
We're running him over. At this point, I am gone full flight or fight.
You guys
Fight or
hear,
flight.
Firefly.
I'm flighting. so-
Fireflies didn't
Fireflies.
come out until 2010s, okay?
this car just like over this person.
This is really bad. I need to get us out of here.
Guys, I have to finish college. We have to get home.
I think we need to get off the highway.
What? And off-road it into the woods?
I'm not saying we off-road it. I think we need to collect ourselves because I'm also worried about my car.
God, Brody.
As
wait
you're
with me.
arguing, you are not looking ahead of you.
Fair.
You hear like a the car slams into a metal piece that is sticking up out of the ground at an angle, and the transmission just gives, and the car stops moving.
You idiot!
Brody, if you weren't such a dick, we would have gotten home and I would have gotten to finals on time.
Sorority rushing started tomorrow.
I know.
You guys can see the city as like on the horizon, just the very tips of those skyscrapers that you're heading towards. But it's hours walking.
Can't you
Well-
go and fix the engine or something?
No, my dad never let me touch these.
I think we need to head to the banana factory. It's got to be in the cities, right? That's where we get some. If we get some bananas, we can eat the bananas and survive. Perhaps society has fallen, and it's time for us to go back to our primate ways, to become like apes again.
You guys are having this discussion. Unbeknownst to all of you, there is a lot of movement in the back window. You guys have been moving along the same path for quite a while, sparking a bit of movement in an otherwise very still landscape. It's only when they're very close that you start to hear grumbling, groaning, and shuffling behind you. As all of you slowly turn around, you see scores of these people. You see several like just walking towards you, but then there's one sort of bigger person in the back. There is somebody moving that looks like two people connected at the head and body.
Bernardo has a unicycle. Bernardo immediately gets out and grabs it.
Sorry guys.
Oh, I am getting out. I am unclipping my big ass heels and I'm fucking carrying them.
Okay.
And I'm just running towards Bernardo. Like, let's go!
You just immediately cut the living shit out of your feet on broken glass.
Gracie, wait!
As you, an older woman like stops you. Wait.
Ew, you're old!
You know, my hands are on the wheel. I see them sprinting out, and you know, I got to make a choice between the car and my buds, and I choose my buds. I'm gonna get out, you know, and I'm gonna open the door with a lot of force.
Yep, you knock a couple of them back as you
in
open the
case.
door. You enter like this visualization. You see in front of you an Olympic pool. It's just all the zombies become water polo players in your mind.
Yes.
The most important water polo game of your life begins. And you are off and away. 3 running college students, 1 riding a unicycle with a horde of these horrific creatures behind them. And that's where we're going to stop for this episode. We will begin at the top of next.
Wow.
The city!